Hello rail fans, and welcome to French Fried Trains. Today, we're going to be building a train from Europe here, and this one is actually from the Netherlands, and this is the DH-2 Wadloper train, and from what I gather, this is a diesel hydraulic multiple unit, and this has 2 units, but it's essentially really just a bus on rails. But I like the color scheme on it, so we're gonna build it here. So this is what it looks like. Now let's get right into it. So we're gonna start off on the front, on the bottom middle. And we're gonna put 3 netherite blocks across the middle. On the front of it, we're gonna put 3 bamboo bottom slabs in the center. Then on the side of this, we're gonna put an upside down, outward facing bamboo stair on either side. And then another upside down stair on either side of these slabs. On top of the slabs, we're going to put 3 netherite blocks on the second layer in the middle, then a polished deep slate wall in the center, and open a dark oak vent skid on either side of it. Then we're going to come behind this, and we're going to add an upside down bamboo stair facing backwards this time on either side. Then we're going to skip 1 block back from these back stairs, so there's a gap of space here, and put a vent skate on each rail. Behind that, a netherite wheel on each rail, then a polished deep slate wall in the center, then a 3x3 of walls in the center, then 1 in the middle and another wheel here and here with a fence gate on the back of these 2 wheels. Then go through and put a skeleton skull on all 4 netherite wheels. Then we're going to put a polished deep slate slab on either side of the truck on the center, and then open a fence gate on either side of the slab on each side like this here. Next, we're going to come behind this truck, right behind these fence gates. And we're going to go 3 wide in the middle with backward facing blast furnaces. Then 3 polished deep slate walls. Then 2 rows of 3 backward facing blast furnaces. Then 2 rows of 3 polished deep slate walls. So from the side it looks like this here. Next, we'll come behind this and do 2 rows of 3 polished deep slate top slabs in the middle. Then we're going to go to lodestone block and go 3 wide on the middle, and then we're going to make that a total of 5 blocks long. Then behind this, 3 blast furnaces facing backwards again. Then behind this, we're going to go to polished deep slate wall, and we're going to do a 3x3 in the middle right here, just like that. Then behind this, 2 rows of 3 nether brick vents in the middle. Then behind that, a sideways dark oak vent skate on each rail. Behind that, a netherite wheel on each rail, and a polished deep slate wall in the middle. Then a 3x3 of walls. Then 1 in the middle and a netherite wheel here and here. A fence gate on the back of these 2 wheels, on each one, and then a skeleton skull on all 4 netherite wheels. Then a polished deep slate bottom slab on the side of the truck in the center, and open a fence gate on either side. And repeat over here. Then behind these fence gates, we're going to put 3 wide of polished deep slate top slabs on the center here, just like that. And then that marks off the back of the car. Now we're going to come up on this second layer here, and we're going to start on top of the front, right up here, and we're going to go 3 wide on the middle with cyan terracotta, and we're going to bring that all the way across the top of this 3 wide on the center here. And just keep it coming all the way down. And we're going to come all the way back behind this truck until we're on these back 3 slabs. Then we're going to come on the side of the back here, and we're going to add a yellow concrete, then 2 polished deep slate blocks on either side of the top up here. Then we'll move from the front end. We're going to come right up on here, and we're going to do 4 yellow concrete coming back from the front of these stairs on each side. Then we'll do 2 polished deep slate blocks on top of each side. And then finally we're just going to do a full row of yellow concrete all the way across this top outer edge to the back. And then repeat on this side and do a full row of yellow concrete on the top outer edge over here as well. Then we're going to come on top of the front here, and And we're going to go 5 wide of yellow concrete right up here. Then we're going to put 2 polished deep slate blocks in a column on either side. Then 3 polished deep slate slabs here and 3 black stained glass panes above it for the window. Then behind this, we're going to do 3 yellow concrete on the bottom of each side. Then we're going to put 1 in all 4 of these corners and a black stained glass pane in the middle of each side. Then 1 polished deep slate on top of each side, then 2 yellow concrete. On here, we're going to put 2 doors on each side, 2 yellow concrete above them on each side. Then we'll go down and work from the back. On each back corner here, we're going to put 2 doors on the polished deep slate blocks, then 3 yellow concrete behind it on each side, and 2 above the doors. Then in front of the door here, we're going to do a full line of yellow concrete all the way across the bottom of this side, coming up to the front. And same thing here, a full line of yellow concrete all the way across the bottom of this side as well. Then we'll add a yellow concrete in a column, 2 of them here, 2 of them there. And same thing by these doors, 2 yellow here and 2 here. Then we're going to put a warped button on either side of the doors on both sides up here. And same thing back here, put a warp button on either side of these doors and do that on both sides of the back. Then in this corner, a black stained glass pane, yellow concrete, and 2 on top. Then repeat in this corner, so a black stained glass pane, yellow concrete, 2 on top. And then just copy that over to the other side. So we have 1 black wide window on all 4 of these corners. Then across the rest of this, we're just going to come down with 2 black stained glass panes each, with a single block of space between each window. And repeat that pattern all the way to this end. And then go ahead and put a yellow concrete in between all these 2 block wide windows here. And then of course, just go ahead and copy this pattern of yellow concrete directly across. And then fill in all the windows on this side with 2 black stained glass panes each. And then finally, we'll come all the way across this top with a single line of yellow concrete. Bring that up to the front here. And then same thing on this side, a full line of yellow concrete across the top of the windows on this side. Then we're going to come down on this back middle here and frame in a 3 block tall doorway with quartz brick blocks like this. Then we'll grab some iron trapdoors here. We're going to put 3 right here. Then on each outer edge, a column of 4 deep slate brick walls. And then frame it in like this in the middle. Then come up in front of these back doors inside here and frame in another 3 block tall doorway with quartz brick. And go ahead and put a door here and a door here. Then we're going to come up in front of these front doors with quartz brick block again and frame in a doorway here and put a door in there. Now we're going to add the mirrors on the side up here. So we're going to put a temporary block on the side right here and put a slanted wither skeleton skull here. Take out the block and put a lever under it for the mirror. And we're going to repeat on the other side. So put a temporary block right here. Put a slanted wither skeleton skull here. Take out the block and put a lever under it. Then we're going to take out a polished black stone button. And right here we're going to put one on bottom between these windows. Then we're going to move down towards the back here and put 1 button down right here. And we'll repeat on this side. So we need a button down right here. And then 1 right here. Now come up front on this slab in the middle, put a birch sign. Then put a bamboo sign under it with our number, which for this one is going to be 3228. Hit that with a glowing sack. Then a mangrove button here and here, and a birch button here and here for the lights. Then we'll come inside the cab and do the interior. So come up here, we're going to put a stair here and here for seats. Then up here we're going to put 2 glow item frames with compasses and a lever here. Then we can add a torch here and here to light it, and then 1 here and here to light this. And then we'll come down to the back, put a torch here and here to light this, and one here and here. Then start right here on either side, and we're just going to come every other block up each side with a stair every other block for all the passenger seats. And just keep it coming here. And then when we get right here, we're going to put 3 iron bars on either side behind this door. And then up on this third layer right here, on the bottom of the third layer, we're going to put a full row of dark oak trapdoors for a shelf. Bring it back. And then actually back here, we'll have to take these torches off to bring the trapdoors all the way back. And just put one torch in the middle back here. And then same thing, go ahead and bring your trapdoors all the way forward up this side to the iron bars. Just like that. Now we're going to make a banner, so come into a loom, black banner, gray dye, put a border on it, and make the bottom half gray. Like this. Then we're going to come on these doors and crouch. And we're going to put one of these banners on each door, and then a gray one under it. We're going to repeat for the back doors, so one of these banners on each of these doors, and then a gray one under each of those. And then of course we'll do the same thing on this side. So one on each of these doors, and then a gray banner under each of those, and then one more corner to go here. Just like this. Then we're going to take out a dark oak fence gate under here, and we're going to put one fence gate under this door here. And then we need to do the back, so come back here and put one fence gate under back here because there's like a little step. Same thing, put one under here. And then finally, one up under right here. Now we're going to come on top of this windshield, put 3 polished deep slate blocks in the middle, and a dark oak sign on the center here. Then on this outside edge, start on this corner, and we're going to do a full line of polished deep slate slabs coming all the way across the top, down to the other end. And then stop here, 3 polished deep slate blocks in the middle here, and then same thing on this side, start in this corner, do a full line of polished deep slate slabs all the way across the top and back up to the front end here. And then for the rest of this roof here, we're going to switch to deep slate brick blocks. And we'll go 3 wide with deep slate brick and just start at one end. And we're going to bring this all the way down, all the way across the top to fill in the roof. And just keep it coming here all the way down to the back end. Right down to here. And then we'll do our roof details. So we actually need to come back up to the front end here and start from the front. 1 block in the front, do a 3x3 of polished deep slate slabs in the middle. Then we're going to do 4 iron trap doors down the center, then a temporary block in the middle. On this temporary block, we're going to put a wither skeleton skull, take out the block. Put 2 fence gates right here, then take out this slab down here and 1 there for the exhaust. Then behind this, in the center, we're going to go 5 iron trap doors down the middle, then 6 polished deep slate slabs down the middle. Then we're going to do 4 deep slate brick blocks in the center here. And then we'll go back to polish deep slate slabs, and we'll do 6 slabs down the middle. Behind this, do iron trap doors till it's 1 block before the end. Then right here where these blocks are, we're going to put 6 black stained glass panes so they stick out on each side like this. 6 on this side, and then 4 iron trap doors on top of these blocks. And this completes the build for the single car here. So what we need to do next is use the structure command to copy in, or just build another one of these, connected to the back except facing the opposite way. And now we need to add our blue stripes to the train And the reason we've waited till now is because they're in a different position on each of the cars here. So build a second car facing the other way, and we'll add our blue stripes. So on this front car, we're going to come up here, and we're going to knock out these 3 blocks and put in blue concrete. Then we're going to come down here and knock out a 2x2 right here and put in blue concrete. Then skip a block back, knock out this 2x2, put in blue concrete, and replace our button right here. Skip another block back and do another 2x2, change to blue concrete here. Then up here we're going to knock out these 3 and put blue concrete, and then these 3 like this, change to blue concrete. And that's the stripes for this car, and we're going to of course repeat on the other side. So we're going to come up here, knock out these 3, skip one back from these 3 to blue concrete, skip one back from these 3 to blue concrete. Then we'll come down here and we'll change this 2x2 to blue concrete, skip one back, change this 2x2 to blue concrete, make sure we replace this button on this corner, then skip one back and this 2x2 to blue concrete. So that's our stripes for the first car here, and they're in a different position on the second car, so come back here. So on this back car, we're going to come by this back window, and we're going to knock out these 3, change to blue concrete, skip one, knock out these 3, change to blue concrete, skip one, knock out these 3, change to blue concrete. Then we'll go ahead and come down under here, and we'll change this 2x2 to the blue concrete, and replace that button on there. Then move over one, knock out this 2x2, change to blue concrete, move over one, and change this 2x2 to blue concrete. Then we have to do the stripes on the other side of this back car here. So we'll go ahead and come over here. Same process but backwards, so above this back window, we'll change these 3 to blue concrete, skip one, change these 3, skip one and change these 3. And then we'll come down here and change this 2x2 to blue concrete, skip one, change this 2x2, and then skip one and change this 2x2, making sure we replace that Blackstone button there. Then there's these little logos on it, which we're going to try to replicate as close as we can with banners here. So come into a loom, blue banner, yellow dye. Put 3 horizontal yellow stripes on it. Go to blue dye and put a vertical on the left. Then do a new one with 3 horizontal yellow stripes again. This time, go to blue dye and put a vertical on the right. Then put a yellow border around each of these. This is as close as I could get to figuring it out. So we're going to come right here under this window and put the banners like this. Then on this car, we're going to come up under this window on the front and put the 2 banners like that. And repeat on this side. So one here and here. And then come back here. Right here, one here and here. And now our logos are in place there. So there we have it, folks. We've completed our DH-2 Wadloper multiple unit train here. I hope everyone enjoyed the build. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And everyone have a great week. Stay safe out there, rail fans.